Good morning. This is Poon Jen. We're going to talk about the Browns free agency. I didn't cover it like everyone else, but I'm going to cover it now. Then next, we're going to do the NFL draft once it's over. Um, okay. The Browns free agency. Let's talk about they let Olivia Vernon leave. Well, not leave. He's just a free agent because he was injured. So he's still out there. Don't know what's going to happen there. Then the Kevin Johnson. Kevin Johnson went to the Tennessee Titans, which he was always injured last year for the Browns. Then we also lost Terrence Matt, Money Mitch. Money Mitch. We lost Terrence Mitchell. He went and signed with the Houston Texans. Best of luck on that. They also cut Adrian Claiborne, let him walk. But they signed Troy Hill. Troy Hill's from Youngstown, where I'm from. Um, and he came from the Rams. He played with the Rams for a while. So now he's back home in Ohio. I like that move. Then we got um, Tack McKenzie. He was with the Raiders last year. Now he's a Brown. He also plays edge. He's probably going to be coming in on third downs. Then we also lost Carl Joseph. I thought Carl Joseph last year when we signed him, I thought he was going to probably stick around. I thought he was going to probably do something. But between injuries and stuff, kind of made it impossible for him to be a Brown again this year. We also um, lost B.J. Goodson. He's still a free agent. He's out there. He hasn't signed with anybody. Then we also lost a tackle guard, Kendall Lamb. Kendall Lamb was pretty nice as for depth, but he went and signed with the Titans. And also another free agent that we didn't resign, and I'm so happy about that. Andrew Zadeo. Either make a big play or give up a big play. That's Andrew Zadeo. We re-signed Malcolm Smith. You know the Malcolm Smith from the Seahawks. That was the defense. He he was a defensive player, and he was the MVP of the Super Bowl. That Malcolm Smith. We re-signed him. JoJo Naxit. We never got a chance to see JoJo Naxit yet. We signed him last year. He got hurt, and we re-signed him this year. So I'm hoping we get to see some returns out of JoJo Nassett. Larry Obajobi. Now, this was one of my favorites. When we drafted him, this cat was chiseled I thought he was going to be big time. But he's too inconsistent. And I think if he had came back to the Browns on a cheap deal, maybe for about a year or two, and worked on his craft and got better, it would have he probably would have still been in Cleveland, but he's not. He went and signed with another team in Ohio. You know that team, Cincinnati, the Bungles. Yeah, that team. We also re-signed Double Doink. You know who that is, right? Cody Parkey. Should have knew that. We brought our boy back, Hollywood Higgins. We knew that was because, him and Baker can't live without each other. We know this. They they're good for each other. That's Baker's safety blanket. Then we also we also resigned linebacker Elijah Lee. We also free agent Tawan Taylor. He's still a free agent. We brought we brought in a new safety, John Johnson the third from the Rams. A lot of people say he's a top five safety. We'll see. We re-signed Robert Johnson. I mean Jackson. Yep, he's back with Cleveland for depth. Um, we re-signed Kadaj Hodge. Another inconsistent player. Sometimes you be like, wow, and then there's times you be like, how is he even on the Browns? Then we also lost Vincent Taylor to the Texans. Best of luck on that, Vincent. And we got a linebacker from the Indianapolis Colts, Anthony Walker. Still young, so he's on a 1 year deal, so a prove it deal. Maybe he can lock his career down in Cleveland. Um, we also re-signed Terrace Terry Thomas. No, we didn't. He went to the Houston Texans. Sorry about that. And we also lost linebacker Tay Davis. He went and joined the Texans too. So this was this was the free agency. Now let's talk about some of these moves. Now I think it's gonna be awesome because we're gonna have Clowney. I mean, Clowney is gonna help a lot. I mean, he's relentless. He he's powerful. I mean, and I think this might be his best year. I think this might be his breakout year. Um, and with that kind of pressure and stuff like that, I think people like Joe Johnson, Greedy Williams, um, and Denzel Ward, Troy Hill. I think they're going to eat because the ball with that kind of pass rush. I think the ball. A lot of quarterbacks is going to rush the ball, and they have a chance to make a play on there. I mean, you remember Miles Garrett had what four strip sacks last year, fumbles, and I mean, just imagine if our secondary could cover better than what they did last year, which they will. Um, I think Miles is going to have double sack. I think this might be Miles's 20 sack season. Really, I mean, to be honest with you, I don't see why. I mean, once we add pieces in this draft, and you know, I think this pass rush. I think Malik Jackson, he can push the pocket. Uh, Andrew Billings with his run defense. I mean, and then you got Clowney. I mean, just pick your poison because they're basically you can't really double team anybody because if you do, I mean the other ones is going to eat, and I mean they're going to eat. But this is all I got to say about this right now. We'll be having another video, and I would like to say God bless everyone. Make sure you're safe and take care. And have a good day.